Welcome everybody. Welcome to MekkkSense official Jamaican place to be. Right, yes, so MekkkSense. You know. All right, I'm going to give you a short description about this page. This page is put together to assist in the channeling of our youths. Yes, so we mainly focus on the youths. So we try to go in depth. So like we go and we have reasons with the elders, because if we're going to channel our youths, we have to go to where it all begins, and it all begins with the elders. So we're gonna go to them and we're gonna reason with them and try to find out some past situations that they have gone through. Some of those situations can be some situations that we are going through now, because I think life is like that. Life is a cycle. So I was born as a baby and I grew up to be a man, and I get my kids and I get old and I die, and my youth grow up, be a man, get for them pitney them, and them get old and them passed away, and for them youth, yes, so life just go on and go on and go on, roll without end. So our youths really need guidance on things like those. I think the reason so much violence is happening in Jamaica is because of the fact that our youths, we don't get the chance to reason with the elders anymore. I'm not sure if anybody noticed that, but I've noticed it, because even myself, I haven't reasoned with an elder in a while because of situations, circumstances in life. As Richie Spy said, 10-year-old, I look them one at tea bread. Yes, so that's a fact. Yes, man, that's a fact. Earth around red. Yes, man, that's one of the biggest song I've listened to. Yes, man, Earth around red, man. 10-year-old, I look him one at tea bread. Real song. Yes, so the youths, our youths, instead of the youths, because instead of the youths having reasons with the elders about life and the steps that they have gone through and so forth, and some things where it happened back in the past, they have to be hunting their bread. So whichever means they choose to go to hunt their bread, yes, you have to be doing that, because probably the mommy not dead or daddy not dead, because daddy dead or daddy they are jail or whichever place daddy there. So, and it's circumstances that cause all of them something there. So we just want to bring back those days. Not saying that we want those olden days to come back, where technology never exists or whatever. But those days, we could say our foreparents, they have had common sense, and they have gone through some steps that we are going through now, and they make some mistake where it back in the past, and probably we're just a couple hours away from making the same mistake where them did make back down the lane. So we just want to reason with them and they can tell us some things, you know. Yes, so and then I myself, because I've had reasons in the past, as I said, I haven't had a reason because of where life is now. Because you know, we have the internet, we have so much things to occupy our spare time. So instead of we going to reason with a person or with an older person, we would rather to be on social medias and things like those. So with those type of connections or those type of communications, them not dead again. And most of the older people them dead out, you know. And it's just one thing or the other that cause our youths to not having reasons with the elders. So I want to make it a point of duty where I go around and I interview older people. I try to tell poems, I try to do stories, yes, and things like those, because some of these stories are what helped me to be the person that I am today. Yes, because my father, he is one of those persons that really helped me. Because when I was younger, a smaller boy, I grew up with my mother. I spent the first 16 or 17 years of my life with my mother, and I give a lot of trouble. Yes, me and a friend them, Kewar, Leng, you know, give a lot of trouble too. Yes, man, but we gave those trouble because we did live with mother. Yeah, I live with my mother. Him will live with fee mother and thing like those. And you know, single parents, mother and so forth. So boy Pitney, trouble. You know, we get in so much trouble, and it came to a point where my mother, she decides, say, yo, you know what, she can't keep me no more because rude out of this world. Because what mommy would have do, whenever time I give no problem, should have bust up some liquor under my skin, and by the time the lick cool off, me come back and get the same type of trouble them. But when it reached to the point where she figure out, say, yes, me becomes out of hand now where she can't control me again, she say, alright, you know what, me done, you have to go live with your father now. So went to live with my father, and you know, go up there. That was Alberton. I went to live with my father in Alberton, Trelawney. I grew up with my mother in New Hope, Trelawney. Yes, so when I went to live with my father now, I bring the same attitude and the same style what I did have from Troy. I bring it up Alberton. So instead of my father would have beat me or whichever, he would tell me some stories. Yes, he would tell me stories. So if, say for instance, I have done a thing called A, then he would tell me a story which correspond with A. You know, so, and he would tell me that there was a time when this person do A, and because he had done A, this is what happened. You know, and this is the outcome of whatever. Or because he had not done A, that's why this happened. And it really helped me. You know, because knowledge, and we young and thing, and we easily adapt. So when my father instead I would have beat me no one thing, because you know we little and we afraid of lick. You know? So when me did down on my mother, because I'm afraid of lick, I just try my best for when me do give me problem, me just no make my mother know about it, and me not go get no lick. But when my father tell me the story now about a person where they do the same thing like what me I do, and them get soaked up at the end of the day, or whichever part them choose to get them soaked up. Yes, it really worked for me. Yes, it really worked. And thanks to my father, he's the one that he kept me out of jail. Because alright, I've lived which part in Jamaica I've not lived? I don't know, but we live all about in Jamaica, and I've never been to jail. Yes, I've been to jail, but it was when I was living with my mother. Yes, you know, problem with the police and thing. As a little boy and thing, police locked me up because of problem with me I give. You know, so that's pretty much there. But when I went to live with my father, things changed. It never really just take boops and change so. But over time, things change, and I must say thanks to my father again. Thank you, my father, for making me into the person that I am today. Not many youth have a father at this point in time because circumstances just happen, and not every youth have a father like my father. So I must give thanks to you, my father, and also my mother, even though she's not here anymore. Thanks for giving for having a relationship with my father so that I can be here. Alright, so away with all of that now, with the whole thanking thing and so forth. About the page, yes. So it's pretty much things like those, the stories that my father tell me and thing. I just want to share these stories with our youths, and even anybody who find it interesting and want to hear a story. We're right here with them, and we're gonna go across the island to who knows where to talk to the older people. So much nice. Alright, so we're gonna go across the island to have discussions with and have the interviews with the older people them, and yeah, and we're going to have some people telling us some things about their past. We're also going to share some poems and share some other stories and so forth. So please stay tuned. Please remember to comment, you know, share your honest views. Yes, it really helps. Please remember to like, to dislike, to subscribe. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell, so that whenever time a new story is uploaded or a new scene is uploaded, you will have access and you to it, and you will get it. You will be notified that it's there. All right, so please stay tuned, and just have a wonderful time. And I hope that this page will help to save our youths. Yes, it will really help to save our youths and things like those. Yes, so thank you for viewing, and I hope you enjoy this page. You know the vibe.